What's happening, guys? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. Today we're covering a film review. This film was on its third sequel. It's Bad Boys for Life Part 3. Guys, honestly, I'm tired because I've been laughing so hard. I've not laughed like this at the cinemas in quite a long time. I mean, it seemed quite excited, but like I said, I've laughed so hard. I spoke so hard. I've never made so much noise as I made. And I'm not just hyping it up. It's just the film itself is so funny. I'll try and not make this a spoiler as much as possible. But if you can take your family, it's a bit of swearing, but it's not that bad. I mean, probably the kids know the words anyways. But guys, I can't recommend this film enough. Get your family out there, get your friends, get your bae. You will really, really enjoy it. But you've got to watch the first two ones so you're able to analyze and just to know the background story of each character. So yeah, this film, it's got a few roller coasters emotionally. I'll explain what I mean by that. So it starts off, them two are in a car, in a sports car, in Mike Lowry's car, and obviously Mike is this alpha male, very proud, he likes the sports cars. That was a nice Porsche though, and yeah, and then we see his partner, you know, Marcus. Marcus is now changed. He's very he's gained some weight. He's relaxed. He seems to be all about the slow pace. Though, Mike is obviously, some would say, facing a sort of a midlife crisis, if you will. So yeah. So I always confuse the names Mike and Marcus, yeah. So Mike is obviously Will Smith and then Marcus is Martin Lawrence. So and then yeah, we see Marcus is, as I say, he's all about, getting to know his inner self, his emotions, I think he's trying to cleanse himself before he retires, so I guess he doesn't have any PTSD or whatever. So Marcus is just yeah, it's just I want to quit, And then so Marcus's daughter gives birth, with Reggie. Marcus, Reggie at the door. No, who the hell's Reggie? That's from Bad Boys 2. If you haven't seen that scene, do go watch it. The Reggie scene. And Will Smith's like, how old are you? And Reggie's like, I'm 15, sir. Shit. I'm not gonna say that anyway. Shit, Ninja, you look, it's 30. You're some ludicrous looking motherfucker. Yeah. So yeah, Reggie's aged quite bad. I mean, yeah, whatever your real name is, I think life just took a toll on you a little bit. But anyways, yeah. So his daughter and Reggie have a baby, which even convinces Marcus that he has to retire. So I believe they raised after celebrating Marcus's was it grandson or granddaughter? Grandson, yeah. So they celebrate Marcus's grandson, and so him and Mike go for a race outside because that's the only way to settle the whole dispute about Marcus wanted to separate from Bad Boys and retire. So yes, so as they're racing, so Mike is obviously much fitter than Marcus, so he races past him, and this assassin comes in a bike, all blacked out helmet, looking all serious, or some ninja type of stuff, and they shoot Mike, which was quite surprising. I didn't expect that so early because he's a main actor. You think that don't die, they just carry on, and yeah, he gets shot, and which was a big shock. Honestly, I thought maybe he wasn't gonna make it, but then I was like, nah, because I've seen the trailer. I know that there's other scenes where he's he's in the scenes. So that was a big shocker to the film when he got shot and everything, and yeah, it was a turning point pretty much. And then he comes back, but he comes back with scars, not physically only, but also mental scars. He wants to hunt on his killer, and yeah, so his killer has got a mother, and the mother is a witch that's imprisoned. So the mother manages to plan an escape, and the son rescues her. Now the son is the assassin that shot Mike initially. So then they free her, and then she goes back to Mexico. She goes back to Mexico City, and she's got her own old derelict type of building where she's got like the Santa Maria, I believe, and some weird. She's a witch basically. She has pictures of all the targets she wants to kill us, and so her son is an assassin that went and got trained in the USA. He got trained, like, I think, in tactical weapon, hand combat. He's pretty much like, a mercenary, but a cartel mercenary. So then she sends the son on a mission to kill certain people, like in Miami. These people are working in like in the legal department, in all sort of positions, and so she finds out that Mike didn't die. So she says, you know what, kill other people on the list first, then save Mike for last. Like, torment him, let him know we're coming for him, and then we shall enjoy the last moment. So then so Mike finds out that like Marcus is retired, so he's a bit annoyed, he's a bit angry, because now he's out for blood, he's out for revenge, because someone shot him. Knowing Mike, remember, he's got all the characteristics of an alpha male who's proud. He's very I'm not very technical with all these psychological phrases, but you can look at him, he's very impulsive basically. So he starts shooting down doors and breaking doors and all this stuff to try and find out information about the slugs from his gun and all that stuff. And then yeah, so long story short, right, these are the big bombshells. I don't want to bore you. So Marcus is now retired, and he's stay-at-home granddad, dad, and he's just he's out of his comfort zone psychologically, but he doesn't really realize it. But he's trying to convince himself that this is where he's meant to be. So then some way somehow, I don't want to. I'm gonna skip certain details because I don't want to tell you the exact film. But some way somehow, you're gonna find out. Mike manages to bring him back. Yeah. So when he brings him back, he comes across that killer of his again. That killer tries to kill him, but then luckily, Marcus saves him the second time, right? So then he finds out the killer is his son, and that his mum and him were lovers, basically. Mike was undercover. So then, basically, long story short, they go to Mexico to go and finish everything. Now, I'll leave the last part. There's a bit of an ending, that will shock you. I don't want to, spoil it as much as possible for you guys. I think I'll just save it for the last. I know I don't sound like that excited, but guys, trust me, I'm had a long day, and as I said before, that I've never ever in my entire life, and I'm not a young person. Well, I'm young, but I'm not that young, and I've never laughed as much as I did. The cinema was packed with people from all ages, and I've never been in a cinema where the roar of laughter is this audible. This film is so funny, and like I said, go watch it with your peoples. And guys, don't forget to share, like, subscribe. I like to go to this camera. You know what I mean? Look at the angles, man. Analyze this, man. Analyze all this handsomeness, man. I'm joking, guys. Yes, guys, have a good night. Have a nice weekend. And like I say, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also, I've got a special video tomorrow of the fight in UFC between McGregor and the Cowboys. So tune in, guys. This channel is all about fun. And also, if you've got any suggestions on what sort of videos you want to see on this channel, drop your comments below. And don't dislike. Cheerio.